He's voice cracking right now.
One night,
super upset.
You gotta let me talk. One night, when you're with her, when you have a decent chunk of money, do yourself a favor. Take her to Federal Hill.
Do you know what that is?
I'm gonna take her to Olive Garden.
You can get all of the fuck out of my house.
Into Federal Hill.
From Mr. Broke Productions, in an association with Maximillionaire and Vice City Kingpin, present to you Life on Easy Mode. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
That was way. We were way off.
Well, look at the volume.
Welcome. I'm doing the intro today. Welcome to Life on Easy Mode podcast.
We just got taken over.
We just got taken over.
Yeah,
by the other side of the table, the smart side.
Too bad you guys aren't on this side. You know, the cool side.
Yeah, but does it make you feel bad?
You don't have the poster in the back, so.
And does it make you feel sad that you're all alone over there?
Yeah. Nah, I thrive in the darkness.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
Bane.
Is that why you're wearing a pink sweatshirt?
Yeah.
Okay.
Call me gay Joker.
No, listen, pink is pretty manly.
Yeah, listen, I remember in 4th grade there was a saying, only real men wear pink.
Yeah,
exactly.
I remember that shirt.
Yes.
I actually had like...
And real men cry. Real men cry.
Bro, especially if you're watching Shawshank Redemption or Good Will Hunting, you cry. Real men cry.
Or the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I mean...
No, the episode where Gary runs away. And
see, the SpongeBob SquarePants movie when they're sitting in the sun and they go, Goofy, Goober, and they dust. Oh, that nuts. See?
Or Star Wars Episode 3.
When Padme dies?
Yup.
Dude, no. Actually, no, I can understand that. Listen, when you're 10 years old and you have the biggest crush on Natalie Portman, seeing her die like that, bro, shattered my heart.
And when Anakin was like force choking her too, bro, that shit got me.
You have done that yourself.
I never want to get to the point in a relationship where I'm actually like choking her from afar and like still choking her like that. Just, you knew something was going down.
Nicky just wishes he could do that with me sometimes.
Wait, are we recording? Okay. So, welcome everyone. All right, thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. And next week we're gonna be releasing our OnlyFans.
Bro, and we're gonna have only one.
But we're gonna be cheap. We're not gonna be doing like $15, $25 a month. It's gonna be $1.99 a month.
Plus, if you sign up right now, you get 30 days free, and you get your money back guaranteed if you're not satisfied with our dicks. With what?
Okay, we need money, Nicky.
Dollar store OnlyFans.
I mean, we don't make it anyway. What difference does it make?
I mean, hey, listen, we gotta start somewhere.
Yeah, you know. You're
so, Gian, how did you start in the acting business? Well,
ooh, I know this. I know the answer to that question.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, he signed up for the musical 1 year at high school. All right, did you ever go to that?
I never did.
You never saw him perform?
Oh no, I didn't. It wasn't a musical. That's why the only time. That's why I didn't.
It wasn't a musical.
No. That's why I didn't. That's why that year was the only time I performed, because it wasn't. Those two plays weren't musicals. Because I can't sing like that.
Imagine Gian singing.
So wait, what did you do in this play that I never saw?
It's two different plays. So the first play, I don't remember what they're about.
He was the jock.
Yes, well, for one of them. For the second,
with his turtleneck on.
Oh, you did too?
No, it was it's two different plays, because there was, I think one was like 45 minutes and there was a 15-minute intermission, and then the second play. The second play, I was a jock, and I remember I had a monologue to do. And it's funny because I was actually thinking about this today, and I was stepping down to do my monologue, and basically it's like a page long. And a part of it I have to like recite like Shakespeare, like to be or not to be, like some of it or something like that. And I remember I'm walking down, and you were sitting with one of our old friends, Paul, and you started dying laughing. And listen, when you do a monologue and you're walking down in the front of a group of people, I did pretty good, people said, for my first time performing. I didn't, it wasn't that bad. So I was like, okay. I started smiling, and I go, I can't go out of character. So what I did was, I like, one of my lines, I laughed with it, like pretending like my character, because the line that I was about to say was like, oh, I could kind of laugh with that, kind of. So that's what I did to make my laugh go out. I was like, oh, this blah blah blah. So I remember that too. Oh my god, I was like, if I fuck this up, I'm gonna kill myself. But
well,
no,
you're still
I didn't.
here. You did well.
But I did well. Everyone, even Goho congratulated me.
Nice,
my principal, he shook my hand and he said, "Good job," and then he gave me a nice pat on the back and a sticker.
Sticker.
Yeah.
Sticker.
Yeah.
We're not at a car wash here. He gave you a sticker.
Yeah, he gave me a sticker with like a smiley face saying "Good job."
What kind of high school principal just goes around giving out stickers?
Dude,
the
high school principal.
Shout out to Joseph Goho.
He's not gonna.
He's not. He's a G though.
Sure. G for Goho.
G for Groho.
Okay,
I've
let's continue.
I've never talked to him in my life.
I've talked
Really?
to him maybe
Nope.
once.
Oh my
If you
goodness.
didn't do sports, he didn't know you existed.
Well, yeah.
I did lacrosse. I still never talked to him.
He would always come in when I did the broadcasting for like the morning announcements. He would always come in, and especially like cross country and track. He would always say hi. So he saw my yearbook. So
Never talked to him.
Never talked to him once.
I have his signature, guys.
Wait, I want to tell the story real
Oh,
quick about
boy.
the time I accidentally swore on the PA system over the
Oh my God.
Do you remember this?
don't.
No, I'm explaining the story.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say like this was the time where I was doing broadcasting, so you were up there, and I was allowing you to be up there, but then you're.
I was with Tim. All right, so
Wait, I vaguely remember.
all right,
that.
I'll refresh your memory. So
And I got in trouble for that, by the way.
you got in trouble?
Yeah, Glenn goes, Gian, why were there two people? And I go, and they go, I seen you hang out with them. And I go, I don't know what you're talking about, Glenn.
I didn't even get in trouble. I just got okay. So what happened was it was senior year. We had, I believe, second lunch. We just got done for second lunch. My class was up on the third floor, and it was right next to where the announcements were done. It was right next to the classroom. So, it was about a few minutes we had to spare before we went back to our classroom. And with our friend Tim, we go up there, and there's like a few other kids. I believe you were there as well. I think a few other people.
I was in the other
there.
room. I'm pretty sure I was in the other room.
Oh, you were in my class. Remember we had criminal justice? It was right next to that class, up on the third floor with Miss Holton.
Okay, well, I feel like I remember like being like I was in, you know how there's like I have to explain this, but like there's two classrooms like next to each other where the door combines to the broadcasting room. So I feel like I was in that room for some odd reason, unless this is a different memory and I just don't.
No,
remember, right?
because I remember we had criminal justice together. We had the same lunch. I think you came up there with me and Tim. If
Was
not,
it right after I did broadcasting? Like right after I did the morning announcements and like came.
this
into
was
the room?
after lunch.
Okay. Oh, okay. We had the break period. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
you have like a few minutes to get to your class. So me and Tim go up in there, and I sit in front of the desk, and I pretend that I'm doing the morning announcements, and I'm looking down as if I'm reading off of something. I didn't see Tim press the button to turn on the microphone, and as he said that, the words I said were, and I quote, "The mission of our high school is to get the fuck out and graduate."
I remember that. Bro, I don't remember being shocked and dying fucking laughing.
And that went throughout the entire school. I remember a teacher walked by. She goes, everyone in the whole fucking school heard you, right? And I went, and dude, I promise you, when I went back to my classroom, everybody knew it was we. Everybody knew it was me. Because as I was sitting down, all eyes were just on me. I swear to God, it was like I committed a felonious crime. I sit down and everyone's just looking at me like,
I don't.
I remember that so vividly.
I don't remember hearing it.
Because I remember.
And I just remember while class was happening, the door was open. I see the school resource officer start walking down the hallway, going into the broadcasting room, and I'm like, shit.
I didn't get in trouble for it. All I knew was that Glenn told me, he goes like, "Were you in the broadcast?" I go, "No, I was not." He goes, "Do you know who did it?" And I go, "No."
You know what the funny part was? What? He actually didn't give a shit. He thought it was pretty
Oh,
funny.
no. Oh, I love Glenn. Glenn is...
Because the next day, when I walked into school, I walked by the school resource officer's office. He says, "Nicky, can I talk to you for a second?" I'm like, "Yeah, what's up?" He goes, "Listen, were you the one who did the announcement thing yesterday?" I was like, "Yeah, I was. I didn't realize my friend turned on the microphone. I'm sorry about that." He goes, "Listen, it's not a big deal. Just go up to Glenn and apologize." He's up in his room right now.
Was that Talbot?
No. Officer Kevin.
Officer Kevin.
Oh, okay. I don't know why I was thinking. Okay, yeah. Continue.
So I go up to see Glenn. I say, "Hey, Glenn, listen. It was me yesterday that did the announcement thing. I'm sorry." He goes, "Oh, I don't care. That was funny. Just don't let it happen again." That was funny as hell. I remember like everyone was talking about that for like a week. They're like, "Yo, someone just," and I saw on like 3 people's stories, "Yo, someone just said on the announcement we need to get the fuck out and graduate."
That was like that was the best part.
That was the highlight of my senior year.
I'm pretty sure I was at lunch, so I didn't hear it because like
really.
Oh yeah, because it's very loud. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was. I'm sorry, Nick. Like I remember hearing that, and like I knew it was your voice from the second. Like you didn't even get to the punchline. Basically, I just heard you speak, and I go, "Oh fuck!" Like that's the only words I could think of, and I go,
you know what? You know what? Tim probably pressed that button unironically though.
No,
he was like, "What does this button do?" Like that's Tim.
He couldn't have pressed it at a worse time, bro.
I was like, "No, I'm gonna end this man's whole career."
I can because like Tim just does stuff. Like he doesn't do it on purpose, dude.
No, the Joker. I just do things.
And if you know how the way he talks, he probably went, "But what this does?"
No. He goes, "I'm about to end this man's whole high school career."
Ended it. He started my shit, bro. I was infamous that day.
Was that the beginning of senior year or the
about
middle?
I think it was about November.
Okay.
So about 2017, bro.
Damn,
but-
you could have ran for class comedian.
I swear to God, I could have. I mean, I could have, but I didn't put myself out there as much. Now that I have an actual platform like Life on Easy Mode, subscribe to us. You know, I can show off in a way, I guess you could say.
Okay.
But
all right, so
that was
hands
down. You know, that was better than prom. I'll say that, better than senior prom.
Prom was
that
stupid.
It lasted 5 seconds, but you know what? Those 5 seconds, those 5 minutes of fame that day, all worth it.
If you could ever find the video of someone
no, I don't think anyone. Like, it was too quick. I think if everyone just posted it saying
they posted afterwards,
like texting saying like, "Yo, someone did it."
Okay.
Like unless like someone had super kinetic, fast ability on Snapchat back in the 2018, 2017 days,
or they were already snapping for something that just came on in the background. Dude, if I could find the footage of that, I will post that.
You know,
everywhere.
Senior year I like senior year. Except for some moments, but like overall, I thought it was pretty good. The memories I remember.
I was going through a rough patch senior year. It wasn't until halfway through senior year I was doing better. I wish you came to senior prom. You would have had fun though.
No, I wouldn't.
You would
wait. Hold on. Do you regret not going to prom?
No, I don't.
Really?
I don't blame him. I don't blame him.
I mean, because most people like prom is especially for senior year is like the big thing, and
but like it.
And you don't regret it at all?
Nope.
It was.
I could care less.
Okay.
I mean, maybe.
Caitlin does, but
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But that was at the time.
guess
That was
I
at the
would,
time when
but-
you guys were like, "Oh, we should go together" or stuff like that, and you were like,
She went with someone else. She went with someone who looked just like pyrocynical.
I didn't miss out on anything.
Let's have
let's
have a prom 2, guys. Let's just the sequel.
Prom 2. Called promo.
The promequel.
It goes more.
The promequel.
Yeah, there you go.
A few things we'd like to talk about.
Yeah,
Something that's
speaking
in
of
the-
prom, David Dobrik.
I mean, he's probably
Okay.
he did do. He went to prom with Natalie, his assistant. But yeah, if you don't know already, I mean, this was by the time this is out, this will probably be already not like old news, but still kind of like relevant. But
Yeah.
I think when we recorded last week's podcast, I think it just happened. I think
the same day
or so either the day before.
Wait,
or
didn't we talk about it?
No,
week?
No, we didn't.
No.
Oh, because we forgot to. I think we mentioned before.
I
that you
mentioned
wanted
it
to
because
talk about
because
it.
I think
Yeah,
either it was
that's
the
what
day
happened.
before
Around
or
that
it
time is
happened
when like
in the morning.
the situation was starting to pick up, and a few days after, I believe it was maybe the day of or the day before I uploaded the podcast.
2 days ago, he uploaded an apology.
Yeah,
I
he
saw it
uploaded
today.
his second apology.
March. Wait, no. What's March?
Today's
20.
27th.
He uploaded the 23rd, labeling it 03/22. So we recorded it the day before, but it's
And
uploaded the 23rd.
Unlike his first apology, it was on his main channel, not his podcast channel. Yeah. The first apology, well, not even an apology, it was called Let's Talk. It was on his third, technically, channel, his podcast channel. So
you should have.
And this man goes, "Let's talk," turns off likes and dislikes, turns off
I
the
saw
comment
that.
section.
So, if you want to make an apology video, so we're gonna talk about this obviously, but like you should make a video first, and not unless he recorded the podcast beforehand, and it was obviously uploaded before the actual apology video. But I feel like the podcast obviously was recorded way before his apology video was because
Our podcast, you mean?
No, his. Because okay. So his video was was titled 03/22/21, but it was uploaded March 23rd. So he did it the day before. I don't remember when the podcast video went up of him apologizing, but I feel like he should have done.
So the Let's Talk was uploaded March 16th. That was the first.
That was the podcast
apology, and then
March. Oh shit. Okay, so that was.
So that was the 16th, and then
days ago,
4 days ago is when he uploaded his second apology,
So-
which was on the 23rd.
So I feel like he should have done the opposite. Whether it's, I think he should have made the video first, and I feel like just coming out on the podcast and saying "Let's talk," I feel like it was a little bit like,
well,
I feel like it just like I'm not saying professional because I guess he's a very big YouTuber, but I guess you could say a professional way to have done it was doing the video first.
yeah, and the video that was on his podcast channel, that wasn't a podcast. It was a 2.5-minute video just explaining.
But that was part of his podcast. That was just like a snippet, I think.
No, it was just him sitting down in front of a couch. Did you see the video?
I haven't seen the video.
I watched the video.
no.
He wasn't with like other people. He just sat down on the couch. It was a 2.5-minute video where he just, I forget exactly what he says, but it was like the worst.
Hold on.
I can't even call it an apology video.
Why did I click on a
6.5
BuzzFeed?
million views.
Why did I click on a
Yeah,
BuzzFeed
2 minutes
article?
and 32 seconds.
Yep. And
Damn, he's sure he's 5'9". That was 6 foot.
and the second apology that he had uploaded regarding the whole situation was 4 days ago. That has about 10 million views.
Ah. Well, we're gonna talk about it, but this is The Verge, which is I guess like a entertainment platform, but YouTube demonetized his entire channel.
Yep. Same thing with James Charles too.
Oh yeah, I saw that on like a Snap like news thing. I didn't
Because
click on it.
a
What
lot
happened
of
with
people,
James Charles?
because
I know.
Well, basically, he's been like accused multiple times of talking to underage fans.
James Charles?
Yeah.
And converting them to gayness.
No. Just talking to people who are underage, like 16 or whatever. He's been accused of that stuff like multiple times. And the most recent one, I didn't keep up with that story much, but I believe what happened was James Charles said that the person that he was talking to said that he was 18. No, 18.
Well, he's 21.
James Charles was 21, but the person he was talking to, the most recent case, said that James Charles said that the person told him that he was 18, but then the kid was saying that he had made it very clear to James Charles that he said he was 16. And literally, if you go on the kid's Instagram, there's a link to his TikTok, and in the TikTok it says he's 16. So it was pretty openly out there that the kid was 16. And so because of this whole David Dobrik situation that was going on, many people were saying, so David Dobrik is going to get all this shit, but what about James Charles? He still hasn't.
Damn, that was quick.
He's almost getting off scotch-free, but then that's when YouTube, along with David Dobrik, demonetized James Charles' channel.
Oh, no, demonetized. Well, right now on the Variety, it says that James... That's a weird picture. James Charles will now return for his YouTube Instant Influencer Season 2.
Yeah, they're getting someone else. That was like his own original.
This happened, like, what, a couple days ago?
Yeah.
I guess? So that was quick.
He's been canceled so many times.
Well, I mean, I remember, like, the big thing with James Charles was, like... I don't have anything like negative to say about the guy. I mean, if you want,
I just think he needs to stop.
I mean, you want to do the way you do, influence people. I don't really care as long as you don't be an. I've said this before a million times. Don't be an ass about it. But then there was a thing like he was. I remember watching this video where like he was apparently like talking to guys who were straight, but then trying to make them gay, or that was like a big thing like a couple of years ago. I don't know the whole story with that. And then there was also like because of his like makeup brand and his like that stuff. Apparently, he had this help with this woman YouTuber who was kind of like a I think like a makeup artist too.
Is she an older woman? Toddy Westbrook?
Yeah, something like that. And I think he basically the video, I don't remember. I think like one of my exes made me watch the video like a while ago, but like it basically said that, oh, he stole the idea. He used it for like, he was very grateful at the beginning and then said, no, it's all mine. Like, I don't remember the full story, but he's had a lot of...
The one community that I do not keep up with on YouTube is the beauty community. I know jack shit about... I know James Charles, Toddy Westbrook, and then Jeffree Star. I don't know anyone else. I don't know who else is in the community. I don't care to keep up with it.
I don't even know what... But the thing... Well, we're talking about David Dobrik today, and... So, if you don't know the story, so I don't remember when the original video was uploaded. I actually think I saw the original video. I
think I did too.
2018.
20. So I was.
Sorry to interrupt. What video are you talking about?
I don't know the exact video, but so I was.
So basically, I remember it vaguely, and I saw snippets of it the other day. It was when Jason Nash and Trisha Paytas were still dating, so you know Dom, Dirty Dom. So basically, the girl that the victim was like, she didn't want to have sex with Dom, so they were like, Trisha said that they were trying to get her drunk so that she could say yes, and that's what happened.
Okay, see, I didn't know that.
So then after that, there's a scene where they're in the car, and then David Dobrik goes, yeah, we're gonna go to jail for that.
Yeah.
Oh, see, I don't remember. I
was
remember
like the day after. They're in like their car. It's him, Dirty Dom, and one other person.
Yeah.
I never watched the Vlog Squad, but
I know like so David Dobrik. I remember in his video, most recent video, and also, I feel like a while ago he confirmed that he did he didn't do anything with Dom from 2019 onward. He kind of like said he cut ties. Obviously for probably that reason or other reason, maybe I never liked him.
That guy, Dom's a character.
He's like if MGK was retarded.
Yeah, and like with David Dobrik, like if he cut ties with Dom a little while ago because regarding the situation, that means he knew what was going on.
So that's the thing. So I remember the video. I remember like especially like Dom. Like I remember like either two different videos. David Dobrik would film. He was up to a door. He would open the door. Dom's there at the door, and you could see woman in the background. I think there was actually one video where Riley Reid was there, but like
I remember that.
So,
I don't know how the hell that happened. But then there was also the other video where the girls' faces were blurred. Now,
and the argument with that, people were saying that like since David Dobrik was only peeking his head and he didn't actually know that she was blackout and like she had no consent, and that's I'm not saying I agree with that. That's just an argument that people have been throwing out there regarding that situation.
There is always going to be with these kind of situations. I'm not going to say I support David Dobrik because as much as I liked him, as much as I think I thought he was an influencer. I will admit it. His vlogs were funny. The way that he
I
did
will
do them,
admit too.
like the way he's there's another reason why apparently he's getting backlash, but I'll talk about that later. But like with stuff with Jason Nash, which I thought was pretty funny. Josh Peck was always on there. You cannot deny sometimes, most of the time for me anyways, it was pretty entertaining. It was funny. You were like, oh my god, I want to kind of be like that, an influencer. So, and then when this came out, I don't remember. So when the video was uploaded, because this is where it gets tricky, did the woman come out right away or did she wait?
I think she waited.
She waited up until very recently.
Yeah.
Because we hadn't heard about any of this until
so
just
obviously
recently,
with
because the whole situation with that one guy. Because like this whole like stuff with regarding David Dobrik.
Are you talking about his name? Seth.
Seth?
Oh
Yeah.
my god!
What-
That's stupid. Can I talk about that real quick?
Yeah, go ahead.
So
'Cause I
basically,
forget what
in the
happens.
video, I remember this video being one of the funniest videos I've ever seen on this channel. Jason Nash dresses up as a woman, and Seth. I don't remember how it's happened, but like David made Seth kiss him blindfolded, I think. A woman quote unquote, a woman blindfolded. He took it off and realized it was Jason Nash with fake tits.
He wasn't blindfolded. Jason Nash had like a mask on or something.
No,
Seth was blindfolded.
Seth. That's a different video.
Okay, so there's another one.
Yeah,
Then.
so no, like Jason Nash was like dressed up as an alien one time.
So
but,
Seth
like,
complained that
He was-
he's sexually assaulted by having Jason Nash kiss him.
no, he
When he
wasn't.
didn't
No
give consent
consent.
to
He
him.
wasn't
No,
having.
but
any
he thought
consent.
it was going to be a girl though.
That's the thing, yeah.
So the thing that I saw, I don't know if this is true or not, but do you know who Scotty Sire is?
Yes, I remember him.
No, he's one of you do. But it was either him or David that showed the text of him saying like of Seth saying I want to do another prank like that.
That's right,
So
yeah.
that's where my problem is.
It's obviously that right there is obviously made for a joke. If I were to blindfold one of you and a dude to kiss you, I thought that would be the freaking hilarious thing.
Right, but with the thing with that though is that let's say.
But notice how he
Hold
came.
on, but let's say you say to me, all right, Nicky, you're gonna get blindfolded and you're gonna get kissed by that girl. And okay, so right in that moment, I'm giving consent for that girl to kiss me. But if you have another guy kiss me, a person
That's not what happened. That's not what happened,
a guy I didn't give consent to, that's where it gets tricky.
Here's the thing. He sent a text message saying let's do another prank
that on,
like
like,
that.
No, I get that.
So,
It's just it's tricky because people are seeing it from like he didn't give consent. I'm not saying I agree or disagree with this, but it's just at the time when the first like Jason Nash thing happened, he didn't give consent to Jason Nash specifically. But with the text showing that he was cool with it and wanted to do it again, that kind of just kind of showed that he was all right with it. So with that does imply that he was okay with it.
But was this like released on like Twitter or Instagram? The text, or how do you know?
I think
Twitter,
it was
I believe?
in a video.
And is it an official like image? Oh no! Wait, this was in April. You said, or like
No, this was
recent.
No, the video wasn't recent. The text message.
The text receipt.
Yeah,
These
it was
accusations are
And
recent. The
is
video's
there
from
an actual like
2018.
image of it?
I saw it.
So that like, if you say like, oh, I'm gonna definitely like do this again, like if that was a funny prank or something like that. But notice how he came out right after the allegations of the woman saying that Dom.
No, the Seth thing
Oh, it
came
came
out
out
first.
That came out first,
And then the woman allegation. Well, not woman.
And you know what's
allegation.
funny? Gabby Hanna, who used to be with David Dobrik in the blog, but she actually put out something. She said that I'm about to get into some legal trouble and I can't fucking wait. And now obviously that's a very vague tweet, but what else could it be besides regarding the whole Vlog Squad situation?
Now, I never Dom doing. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry.
no,
I'm
Gian,
sorry.
Gian, are you okay?
No. The only reason I'm stuttering is because you can't really trust what she says.
That is, yeah.
Yeah.
like she's up like messed up
It's a
too.
little
So
cool for Cocoa Puffs.
Trisha Paytas had said that.
I don't even get me started with Trisha.
Listen, you can say what you want about Trisha Paytas, but Trisha Paytas at one point said that Gabby Hanna came to her house and was like threatening to kill her, stuff like that.
Then
they're all like tapped in the head.
Yes.
Is what I'm trying to say. Like,
I mean,
just because Gabby says something doesn't mean you should.
and like Trisha.
No, I know.
No, I know what you're saying. Like, I'm not saying you shouldn't
yeah.
trust her. Like, if she's saying I'm about to get in legal trouble,
You don't
then-
know if it's true or not.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that she's probably doing that for attention too.
Yeah.
Because everything she's always done. I'm not gonna say everything, but like some things she's done, some questionable things she's done is like not what I would say, like as you say is like a hot take, you know?
Yeah.
So
Or a nuclear take.
Yeah, nuclear take. Sorry, but
I love using that phrase. It's fun. You gotta admit.
I know you do.
Come on, it's kind of cool to use.
I don't want to get because she did something else, but I
Right,
don't-
and plus you gotta think of it this way. You know, not to roast anyone here, bro. When has Gabby Hanna been relevant? Besides
2016,
exactly.
Notice
Only
how-
time you've heard of her name is because of drama now, as of lately. Because remember, like a year ago, she was like flipping out about like her music career and stuff like that, or
Yeah,
whatever.
because she didn't get enough listens or something.
She thinks she was like unlisted on YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
There
Gabby.
is
Yeah,
one.
literally.
Do you want me to talk about it?
Yeah, you can talk really quick.
So
if you want.
she back when Vine was a thing, she was best friends with this one girl that was raped by. Do you know who Curtis Lepore is?
I believe I heard the name.
I
I think I
don't
know
know.
about
That
that
sounds
story
familiar.
too.
Who's the girl?
He's
Wait,
like
who-
super tattooed. I don't know the girl's name.
Okay. I don't.
But he's like tattoos like everywhere. But yeah,
older or younger?
Huh?
Older or younger? Was he like a younger Viner, or is he like?
No, he's like older. He's like I don't know. He's like in his late 20s, 30s. But
Oh, that's younger, kind of. But anyways.
But so he raped this girl in her sleep, and then she sued him. She obviously won. And Gabby, a few years later, they're not friends anymore because Gabby was on Curtis's side, and that's where.
Oh, yeah.
I remember hearing
Okay.
about that story.
That was like a few years ago. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. But like back to like the Trisha thing, like once like her and Jason Nash, like I love Jason, like I think his like videos are pretty funny, even when he was on like David Dobrik's vlogs. But like their relationship was just like whenever they would be on screen, I'd be like, oh my god, like Trisha is so freaking annoying. I'm sorry. If there's any Trisha Paytas fans out there, stop right now and rethink what you're watching, because I remember this was I think last year, right after, or this was a few months after her and Jason broke up for the final time. Smart move, Jason.
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 Yeah, there you go.
Jason, that's a new name. Jason, she was saying like, oh, she's grabbing attention, saying like, oh, I need mental help and stuff like that. Now, when you post a video about like, oh, all these things that are happening to me, it's because of mental health. So many YouTubers do this. And then it comes to a point where it's like the boy who cried wolf. I can't speak today. The boy who cried wolf.
You got this, I guess.
It's like the boy who cried wolf. Like, you don't know who to believe. Like, if that person really has a mental illness or... I mean, some people put on a good act. I hate to say it. A lot of people that you love, I hate saying this, but like to put on a good act saying that they're the innocent people. And then you just don't know who to trust. So that's the thing with Trisha. But like, it's...
And with that, here's some advice. Stop looking at influencers as like people to look up to and to like kind of live. No, listen.
He's right.
Listen, because I
all of
promise
them.
you, the majority of people, especially on like that side, like the vlog squad,
Mr.
the David
Beast?
Dobrik's, the Jake Paul.
Well,
See, you
Mr.
can-
Beast.
Well, you see, he actually does.
So-
well, even then, he's been. Well, not even then. But
What's
like,
your definition of an influencer?
influencer? Someone who has a large following.
PewDiePie,
and-
Markiplier, like,
Markiplier.
so you
it
can
could
say-
be a YouTuber, TikToker, celebrity. Let me finish. My advice would be to just, you can enjoy their content. You can, when it comes to working on stuff like maybe YouTube videos or streaming or whatever, you can look up to them as like the work they do, but like stop getting, I guess I should say, so emotionally attached and so influenced by them, because they're not perfect. They're human beings. They have a lot of skeletons in their closet, just like the rest of us. So when they put up this facade in their vlogs that life's going good, everyone's laughing, hunky-dory, they live in this giant house.
You don't know the behind the
It's not
scenes.
true. Hell, with the whole David Dobrik vlog squad thing, Seth was, when the whole Seth thing was going on, he was saying that like a few takes that like when they would say something, they would actually have to rehearse laughs and like do the laughs over again to
Yeah,
make
I
it seem
knew
like
that.
it
I
was
knew that.
legit. So it's like these people, I'm not saying they're bad people. Well, say what you want about the whole David Dobrik
Bad
situation, but like
situations,
the
yeah.
influencers, I wouldn't say they're bad people, but it's just sometimes they're not real. Just saying.
Well, some of them, like I adore Markiplier, PewDiePie. Like,
Would you
Harry
walk through
Styles.
fire for them?
Yes. Harry Styles. Just let me adore you. But like,
If you give me Mr. Beast, I'll walk through fire for you if you give me $1 million.
but like, let's say like I don't. You can't picture Markiplier like PewDiePie like doing any of that. So like, for God forbid, like I can't say that like 100% for certain. But like, obviously you wouldn't want to believe that. And
Right.
and I'm pretty sure like the way that they do their platform, these people have never. Well, PewDiePie has just gotten in trouble just because people are just annoyed and just
yeah,
jealous.
because he said some pretty edgy things, which realistically
by
they shouldn't
accident,
be-
those are mistakes. And then like the Wall Street Journal called him a neo-Nazi, which is not true. But but like people like that, like especially Markiplier, has no like nothing has ever bad happened to him. Like he's never gotten canceled and never gotten like
Right.
So like that, I feel like he's safe. And then like there's been always stuff with like David Dobrik stuff. Like I remember like some vlogs I would be like, that is definitely rehearsed 100%. Like there was no way in a million years that is real. Like what you were saying. Like I did read that like a lot of their things were rehearsed and
it
stuff
wasn't
like
just
that.
with David Dobrik. Hands down, Jake Paul, Logan Paul, when they would do
Oh,
their vlogs.
Vloggers are. That's why I never want to do a vlog. There's
No.
It's not.
It's so cringe, and the word vlog itself is so watered down.
Yeah.
Because now people think that like they have to do these overly extensive things now, and they have to like put up, hey guys, what's going on? Everything is perfect. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Buy my merch. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Guys,
anyways, welcome to the like, comment, and subscribe.
No, dude, that goes. Guys, if you comment right now, you can get an Amazon $25 gift
I
card.
hate the YouTubers who every other word is guys. Like Jay Station. Guys, all right, guys, this is serious, guys.
Oh my
like, guys, bro.
I just got a call from David Dobrik at 3 a.m. Oh my god!
Oh my god, he came to my house.
Trisha paid us.
Oh, that's horrifying.
Oh.
Just saying. Okay, so
Anyways,
we rambled off a little.
Yeah,
So
a little.
regarding this whole David Dobrik topic, did you guys watch his second apology?
Nope.
wait, so
Did you watch it?
the
I did.
video he just recently uploaded.
Yes, the one that 4 days ago. You watched it.
Yes.
What did you think about it?
So, I don't think it was like, okay, like, I don't think that he was thinking of this. I don't think he was, okay, this is going to save my career. I don't think he was thinking that one bit, because after what a lot of things have happened, Mini Lad, I actually recently looked at his videos. He has not uploaded since November, December. And 4 weeks ago, I think I checked it a week ago, so probably like 5 weeks ago, Twitch completely banned him. So like it's about 3 weeks after he uploaded that video. So Mini Lad, done. Never coming back to the spotlight unless 3 years from now, unless magically. But I think he's known, David Dobrik's known from the past of YouTubers like Logan Paul, Jake Paul, James
All
Charles,
Viners.
all TikTokers, he knows the deal. Once his what do you want to call it?
His brand?
Brands like sponsor deals, once they cut ties with him, he basically said, all right, I need to make an apology. I need to tell what happened. Now, obviously, when I was watching it, I didn't cringe. I didn't think like, oh, he's just doing this. He wasn't like, oh, like and subscribe. He wasn't doing all that. From what I saw, he knew that it was going to be a while until it would, I hate saying this, but I feel like in the back of his mind, because he's young, he's like 24, he's 25, young. In the back of his mind, he's thinking, I'm waiting till this blows over. That's in my mind. I don't think it was like a pity apology video like Mini Lad or Logan Paul. I don't think it was like that. He can act, I think, but like there was a scene where you could tell he was choking up, and you can tell the difference.
Yeah,
between,
at one point you could see like his eyes were getting ready. He was about to cry.
you
and
can
it
tell
cuts.
you can't even, like, when I get angry, if I get really angry or really mad or like cry, I get choked up. I can't speak. I can see that from him.
Your voice starts cracking.
I can't say it. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it felt heartbreaking because I watched this dude. I was like, part of me feels bad for him, but at the same time, I'm like, he knew. He knew what he was told this, he knew, and then now all of a sudden, because allegations started coming up, now he needed to say. He didn't address it beforehand when the person came, or like whenever because didn't he know? Like during when it was filmed, like a few days after or something like that? Like I'm pretty sure that was, he knew.
Yeah.
So that's what's in the back of my mind that's like stinky. If he didn't know, then it would be a different story. But the thing in the back of my mind is that he knew. And obviously, he was the only person recording. I think Dom is a scumbag for doing that. If you have ever gotten sexually harassed, raped by a dude, by someone, I think anyone, man, girl, whatever, I think it's only right that you come forward. And then, like, you have the people who just do it for money. But I don't think this person was doing it for money, because I never liked Dom. I think he was scummy. But it's heartbreaking because
I never watched the Vlog Squad, so I never watched David Dobrik once. So I'll
Like
take your guys' words for it. That you even said yourself, Dom's a character.
Like I said before, when they were all together, Josh Peck, Seth, what's the Scott, Todd, even some of the girls, like when they were all together, they were pretty funny. They were a funny duo, including Jason too. Like it was a funny duo. And then like you see what's happening, you're like, part of me is like, I don't know what side to choose. David is not right for keeping that withheld, and then the way he's apologizing, it seemingly like he thinks he's gonna come back from it. Like he's basically waiting for it to blow over. It looks like it. Yeah. And then there's the other part where like, I don't think he should, part of me, very small part of me, like 20%, doesn't think he should get officially canceled. And that's only because he wasn't the one who obviously did it. he's a vlogger. That's his job. It's his job. It's to get content out there and stuff like that. Obviously, don't do content like that. That's ridiculous. It's like Logan Paul doing the Suicide Forest thing, thinking that, oh, this is gonna get views.
That's the thing.
Blurring the body out, that'll do it.
That's the thing too. A lot with like a lot of these vlog YouTubers, they're always trying to make
content
for content. They're always trying to see what is the next step. What's the next biggest thing I could do?
What
To
is
the point
beyond?
where it's no longer vlogs. It's almost like a scene. It's like a skit realistically because they say, all right, we're gonna do this, and at one point say this, we'll laugh, blah blah blah. It's not even like natural anymore. And that could be for better for worse. Regarding entertaining content. Regarding the apology, I wouldn't say it was
Did you see it?
heartbreaking. I have watched it.
Okay.
I watched it. Funny story, actually. I saw that Keemstar on Drama Alert had gone live.
Yeah.
And, say what you want about Keemstar, but...
Yeah, he's had some... But see, like...
He's a very controversial
Yeah.
figure. That's a whole other topic. So I saw that he was live, and I was like, what the hell is he live for? He never goes live on his Drama Alert channel, because he has a separate channel for live
He's
streaming.
sometimes gone live before.
Very few times. So I see that he's on. As he was on, he goes... As I'm watching his video, he goes, "Oh my God, David Dobrik just uploaded the apology," because apparently they
probably
were
why he
waiting
did
for
it live,
the
yeah.
video. So I watched it with him, and it's about 7 minutes long.
Yep.
I would say it's more sincere than heartbreaking, because okay, you can make the argument that the timing for the apology was not so
you
good
can't
because
never time it
because
right.
it was after everything had already happened, and he kind of felt, okay, I lost all my sponsors, getting canceled all over the place. I have to make an apology
That's
now.
the thing with apology videos. You can never time it right. Like if you do
Exactly.
it too
There's
early.
no such thing as a good apology
If you
video.
do it-
You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
If you are apologizing for something, good luck. Like if you do it too early, it's making it look like you just want to get it over with. If you're doing it too late, it looks like you don't care about it. You just, it's
I would say
very
the closest
difficult.
thing to making a good kind of apology of any sort is like, I guess, coming out and already admitting before anyone even tries to cancel you. I'm not saying that's what people should do, but, or maybe you should.
Or like-
I don't know. Don't look at me for advice. Again, if you want to look at us as influencers, don't look at us up to us as we're like heroes.
Yeah.
We're literally just 20-year-olds who were just learning life, talking in front of 3 microphones that we bought on Amazon. But I will say the apology itself, I thought was
Wasn't
pretty
the-
good.
Okay.
I thought it was good because it wasn't the typical apology where he's like, I didn't want to make this video, and he starts blaming like mental illness. I was in a very dark place. I will admit that I thought it was pretty sincere because he kind of just he wasn't hiding anything. He got right to the point. He said, "Listen, this is what happened. I'm sorry. I never wanted people to feel like they were in danger in my videos, and I'm genuinely sorry." And the part where he starts cracking up, and you know how like when he starts breaking up, and
You
it
can
looks like
tell
he's about
that's
to cry?
you can tell what's real and what's not.
Yeah, but then it cuts.
Yes.
People are like, well, why did he cut that off? I think that was a good thing that he did because if he were to just keep it going and he starts crying, it's going to seem like a pity party.
Because he wanted to get
kind of like feel bad for me kind of type thing.
Like I was laughing.
So and I kind of respected that he kept
Yeah.
it professional. And, he didn't just let that part drag
Yeah.
on. He just kind of cuts to where he's not crying
25
anymore.
minutes long, and I was kind of laughing because I was like, "Oh my God, he's like,
Dude,
he's like reviewing a."
No apology should be more than I say 5 minutes. I say 5 minutes is a decent apology.
Yes.
Unless you have like a lot of things like he did, then yeah, it should be a little longer. But if you're apologizing for maybe one thing that you're being canceled over, it doesn't need to be 10 minutes of, listen, here's what
Mini
happened. I was in a
lad.
very dark place.
Mini lad.
I went to Ireland to see my family. Like,
They were
just
16. I was 21. It's okay, guys.
literally, just get to the point, admit what you did was wrong, and apologize. And I think David Dobrik did a decent job of that.
Yes.
Granted, again, the timing it wasn't the best.
You can't
But
never
again, there's
time-
no
you
such
can
thing
never
as
time it
there's no
right.
such thing as a good apology video.
And you
so.
didn't see it, right?
Nope.
Okay.
So that's basically what happened. So I have a question for you then, Miguel. You're someone who, for as long as I've known you, we're a pretty big fan of David Dobrik.
You actually got me into watching him, and then
Did I?
Yes, I remember you and me were watching a video at your house. I think it was 2018,
Yeah,
20,
I remember-
and I remember watching him afterwards.
When I
So-
first started coming over to your house in 2016, like after school and stuff, you would watch David Dobrik.
I don't even remember.
and I'd be
that.
like,
So-
"Who is this?" And I'd be like, "Oh, he's David Dobrik."
As someone, I guess, who's watched him for a while, how do you feel about this whole situation?
So
What's your take?
honestly, I don't really care.
Really?
Yeah,
You're not
I mean-
big into him anymore?
No, he hasn't uploaded in like a year. Or
Well, that's
something
because
like
of
that.
COVID, though.
No, before COVID, he hasn't uploaded.
No,
any.
no, that was no. I checked the 11. It's been 11 months since his last upload, so it's been like it's.
Are
been
you
since,
sure?
I can look it up. Trust me. I literally.
I don't know.
looked
I
it-
just stopped watching him. Like,
I did. I understand where he
mean-
came from. Oh, sorry.
I'm not like a diehard fan for him. I thought his videos
So
really.
11 months. So we can't. See, that's the thing with his videos. Like, that's he kind of made the trope
let me
of
see.
like making fun of like clickbait. At a point in time, I bet like he was like, oh, this is way too clickbait. But then I think he just made fun of it because like we can't believe this happened, and you think like, oh, something happened with him.
very like vague title.
He has like a merch with literally clickbait on the hoodie.
Yeah, which
so.
honestly I guess
So-
I commend him for, but like 11 months ago. So when this was April 24th. So.
Okay, so then never mind. But it sucks for him. I'm not like a really diehard fan that like cares. I mean, I stopped watching him a year ago, I guess. But
yeah, that's pretty much when I stopped watching. Like I think actually before COVID, I think it was 2019. I would watch. I remember I was on like a binge watch because I thought it was really funny.
Yeah, like he was funny. That's why I watched him.
It's funny, and then I stopped like watching. I watch videos here and there, and that's the same thing with like PewDiePie. I would watch, especially with T-Series. I would watch him every single video, meme review until the end when he said stop doing the subscribe to PewDiePie movement.
Because the whole
and then obviously I still watch his videos, but not obviously like what I used to. But like same thing with David Dobrik. Like I don't remember what the last time I saw a video. I think it was like last year. But like it's a very tough situation. Dom should be punished. I think he should go to jail.
And he's probably done it off camera too, most likely.
And watch after so many people are gonna come forward, and then it's gonna be a question of which ones are telling the truth and which ones are not. I think he's a scumbag. I think if a woman did come out saying that Dom raped me, I would 100% believe it because the way that he's been. Sometimes he would be funny. Sometimes he would just be like, "Why would you do that?" Because wasn't he always high too? I feel like he would
probably, but not all the time.
I feel like
so.
David made a comment saying like, "Why are you like high?" or something like that. So like, but anyways, it's
a very sticky situation.
It's very
because
it's not that I don't care. It's just that
imagine like watching him for so long, and then he being a true fan of him, like not like me, but like people like I remember he came to like URI, like I think like last year he came to URI for like a little like I don't remember what he was doing, but like,
he used to do shows like comedy shows.
Yeah, so I think that's
this
what
is
he
why,
did.
even if you're somebody you really enjoy watching, don't get so emotionally attached to them. Like you can enjoy their content, don't get me wrong, but like again, they're people too. They're gonna do things that are messed up, or things in the past or things off camera that we may not never know about. They're going to do those things, and especially with the culture nowadays, people get canceled for like the littlest thing.
And
it could go from something like this to, oh, he may have potentially said the N-word once in a game lobby in 2009. Like people get canceled over shit like that nowadays.
He tweeted the word gay. Oh no, he's gay. He's homophobic.
Literally,
no.
It's ridiculous. So with the culture we live in, it's
scary. I'm scared of what happens in 10 to 15 years because Mr. Potato Head. Oh my God, are you really offended? Okay, listen. So for the
we're not gonna go.
We're not gonna get into it. Okay, all right.
So
it's a potato.
I guess to end this off, remember people, influencers are not real. No, they're not real people.
Unless it's Unis Honest. Because that shit I was emotionally attached to.
If they're a white boy and they paint their nails black, they're legit. All right, they're genuine people. Turkey Tom, Ethan Nestor, they're real people. Yeah. Anyways,
Harry Styles.
Did he paint it black?
What?
Did he paint his nails black?
Watch Harry Styles get canceled, and you.
If Harry Styles gets canceled, I would be like, oh damn.
You may be surprised, but don't be surprised because again, he's a human being too. He's probably done some things off.
It's not like I would like.
I don't like maybe J. Cole, but I don't like. Oh my God, yeah, I'll listen to his albums as soon as they drop. But
I would be like shocked. I wouldn't be like crying in like a river of a boat.
My favorite YouTuber, one of my favorite YouTubers, Critical. If something came out of him, I would be like, damn, that sucks. But like. He's a person too.
Yeah.
So like I wouldn't like lose sleep over
unless that's like something big,
I wouldn't lose sleep over
someone.
it too, but like I wouldn't say like I would just say good luck, bro.
Yeah.
Unless like if they come out like if someone is coming out and saying and doing allegations like rape, like very hard allegations, I'm gonna take a step back like what did David Dobrik and Dom. Like I wasn't that surprised with Dom, but then I'm also like shit, that actually happened. And then you have like stuff like the smaller things that we're talking about on Twitter. Like I said, in 15 years from, not even 5, 10 years down the line, I am very afraid of what's going to happen because we are the younger generation of us, and including millennials, are so sensitive to everything. And it's getting to a point, it's getting to a point where you're going to say something that it is not even on the radar of being offending or offended. And then someone is going to be, stop. Like, that's why Family Guy is not good anymore. That's why South Park, South Park I think is still pretty good. That's why I think like they don't do robot chicken anymore. Like I don't think they do
Dude,
any
Aqua
newer.
Teen Hunger Force would not survive today.
I'm
Nowadays.
surprised Rick and Morty is standing.
Boondocks.
Bro, Boondocks was goated.
Like I remember.
They're bringing it back next year.
Good.
Oh, yes, Rick and Morty. One of the co-producers and writers, Harmon, I forget his first name, something Harmon, was accused of like everyone accused of sexual assault like everyone else. But obviously those allegations came through because how popular the show became, and these women just knew Harmon and were like, nah, we're getting some bills, we're getting some money.
And you know what people's argument would be against you saying nowadays people get too offended? They'd be like, oh, sorry, you can't be racist and homophobic nowadays. Listen, people have forgotten the book definition of a joke. The joke is something that imitates life. A joke is something that is making fun of a certain class, individual, whatever, and it's not meant to be taken seriously because the person saying it doesn't actually mean it. That's why it's a joke.
A joke is supposed
the book definition.
A joke is supposed to get you out of life. It's supposed to make you forget about the shitty things in the life, like movies, TVs, jokes, laughter, humor.
The point of a joke is like to take something that's either serious or not that's happening in life and poke fun at it.
Now,
to get enjoyment out of it in some way.
Now, granted, people don't have the same sense of humor as people. So
No,
so let's say we say a dark humor joke of something, and like they're like, oh, that's funny. I'm like, they don't get offended by it. That's okay. You don't understand the humor. That's okay. But then you get offended by it, and the people that
like
we're gonna get canceled. But like, if you are getting offended, and you're not even related to the situation of the joke, like let's say, so Target recently, well not recently, this was a couple years ago, Cards Against Humanity had a Jew pack. Now, granted,
going on about it.
Now, granted, it's labeled Jew pack. So Cards Against Humanity, I would have worded it a bit different.
I mean, here's the thing, though. That's the whole point, though.
That's the whole point of the game.
The word Jew isn't derogatory.
I know, but like just saying Jew pack. Like just imagine just buying it, just saying Jew pack. Like I think that's funny. And I guess if you're like,
that's like when you call a Polish person a Pole, that's not offensive. They're a Pole.
Yes, I know. But like just saying like Jew pack.
It's not offensive though.
I'm just imagining a Pole.
But like they also recently had like the.
Imagine flying over Poland, it's just all poles sticking up in the sky.
I was gonna say that, bro.
But like they also have like the Pride pack now, which didn't get like obviously like taken down. But like I guess the Jew pack targets some woman who wasn't even Jewish.
Yeah, but here's the thing.
But this woman wasn't even Jewish and she got offended. So why would you get offended by it?
Yeah, honestly, like, you have no
if
place
it doesn't
getting
hurt you.
If they came out with like a Hispanic version, I was like, okay, let's see what they come up with, because that'd be kind of funny, bro.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Like, do you care that people poke fun at Hispanic stereotypes?
My key.
Miguel, you're Mexican. See, I'm not even related.
Okay.
Let him talk.
The only reason that pisses me off is because I used to play with like some toxic people on Xbox, and that's the only thing they would refer me to.
Really?
So that actually pissed me off.
Damn you, Mexican! Like, what? That's an insult. My
yeah,
goodness.
exactly.
Because you're not Mexican.
Yeah, and they're
Dominican.
like kind of racist now. So that's
correct.
I could have come up with a
so
better insult.
that's why I kind of don't.
But like, if you were to like poke fun at like stereotypes of Dominicans, like
No, that I'm fine with, because like it's true. What am I gonna?
Italians, Polish.
Dude, Italians all we do is we all talk like this. Pizza pasta. We all
Hey, with our hands. Hey,
Dude,
I make fun of Olive Garden too.
Bro, it's exactly,
It's
bro.
terrible.
The feud between Italians and Olive Garden is unreal.
Olive Garden should be burned
The
to
fact
the
that
ground. It
Caitlyn
should
went
be
to Olive
burned.
Garden the other day, bro, you need to have a sit-down talk with her. The fact that she got fettuccine Alfredo from there, and it looked like soup that they gave to the soldiers in World War II. What the hell?
Okay,
Listen,
granted, the breadsticks.
Wait, listen.
He's voice cracking right now.
One night,
super
you
upset.
gotta let me talk. One night, when you're with her, when you have a decent chunk of money, do yourself a favor. Take her to Federal Hill.
Do you know what that is?
I'm gonna take her to Olive Garden.
Get
You
out
can
there.
get all of the fuck out of my house.
into Federal Hill.
Honestly.
The only thing that I will give Olive Garden commendment, which I don't think it should even be called commendment, is their breadsticks.
Breadsticks, that's the only thing.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say.
I remember getting pasta one time with my ex, bruh. The sauce, as
You
people
know
call it,
what, though?
is so watery.
Mexicans could say the same thing to you for Taco Bell.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
Like,
well, I mean,
the way Mexicans look at Taco Bell is not a real Mexican restaurant because
it's
not.
like Italians look at Olive Garden.
Exactly,
So-
and it's the exact same thing.
I mean,
Do
yeah.
do Hispanics in general? Do they look at Chipotle as like real Mexican food?
No, I don't consider Chipotle real.
Okay, because I didn't either.
No, I don't think so.
You have to go to like you can't go to chain restaurants. You have to go like to those one like
local restaurants.
local restaurants,
Anyone in Rhode Island, Spain The restaurant is called Spain in Cranston. That's a good ass
I think
restaurant.
Really?
I think
Yeah.
I've drove by it.
Dude, I love like Hispanic food in general, bro.
I gotta take you to this place, this Colombian food place. That's real Colombian food.
Or is it?
Yeah,
it the-
it's literally down. I've taken you there before.
Yes, I remember right
So,
before a trip. Yep.
but they have good ass.
There's this
But,
place right near my house. It's called Pozzolippo's. Shout out to Pozzolippo's. The owners, the lady owner sadly passed away like I think a year ago from lung cancer, but they are originally from Italy. So they are it took them a while to speak English, and my grandparents knew them because they would always go there. And then when they went to Italy, I think a couple years back, my grandparents, they met up with the people because they were traveling to Italy. So that's a very like real good Italian restaurant.
Wait,
You got to go to the real Italian restaurant, the local
Federal
restaurant.
Hill.
Atwood Grill, or is that just like
Well, I'm sorry, what?
Atwood Grill, that's not.
that's not Italian?
No, that's like
No,
a
that's
that's
just
like
a regular
They have
It's a
Italian
grill- it's a-
dishes though, like
But they also have like hamburgers,
Okay, so
burgers.
then-
They also have like.
okay,
what?
never mind.
I will say their food is.
Cello serves spaghetti. You're gonna call that an Italian restaurant because it serves an
Yeah,
Italian
but
dish?
but do they serve like your type of pasta?
Well,
I don't know.
Oh, what he's getting at is Atwood Grill is local. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not Atwood.
exactly.
I get
Okay,
that.
I
but
get that because it has gnocchi. It has
I would
like a lot
say
of pasta stuff.
while they
so.
do have Italian food, it's the theme of itself
But
isn't Italian.
They're
grill.
It's a grill.
like
They look pretty Italian to me, bro.
I mean, it is. Don't get me wrong. It is good food. Maybe it is real Italian.
They just
but I've
had
only gone there like
to
twice.
me they had more sophisticated like Italian dishes than any other restaurant. That's
Okay.
why that's where I'm coming
well, you
from.
haven't gone. Well, when you went to
Maybe-
my birthday dinner for Federal Hill, come on, like you didn't even know how to pronounce some of the
that's-
words.
yeah,
you didn't
but-
even know how to pronounce some of the words.
I got lasagna, bro.
No, the food there was delicious.
Oh my god,
You
expensive.
know,
but
I
good.
won't lie.
Like
I
we
did
should
like
go.
it.
I would.
There's
love Federal
another
Hill.
restaurant. It's across the street from that one. I forget what it's called, but when we went there, they had like these rice balls where like they were deep fried rice balls and there was like cheese in the middle.
Is that?
They were so delicious. I promise you.
It's Federal Hill, right?
On Federal Hill.
Is
It's
it-
across the street from the one we
the
went
water
to for your
fountain
birthday.
is it near the water.
Has the water fountain.
It starts with a V. Then
I know it too.
I went
You know
there.
what
I
I'm
went
talking
there.
about,
I went
right?
there.
It's like
V,
via something.
Viva la Viva Loca.
Yeah, dumps like a truck.
Via-
Truck.
I forget, bro.
Bro,
Via
I went there
something.
when my uncle came in from the other side of the country. Bro, the food there, I've never eaten so much in my life. I gained 5 pounds. I promise you.
Venda?
No.
No, it's something. Federal Hill. It starts with a V.
Hotel Dolce Via.
It's Paca Vino and Contana Casanados
I think
restaurants.
it's Pani Vino.
But no,
Pani Vino.
oh, they have two different names though. I
Wait,
think.
is it like is it this?
Camille.
Yes, it's that one right there.
Yeah,
yes.
What's it called?
Hotel Dolce Villa.
Yes.
Hotel Dolce Vino.
Yeah.
That shit was delicious.
My mom loves that restaurant.
sorry.
bro.
They have such good food.
Because we used to go to there
Cost-
for breakfast. They have really good breakfast. And,
Oh, I never had the breakfast.
They have amazing French
Do they?
toast.
Constantine-
Yeah. 'Cause that's we've never been there at night. But
Yeah, we went in the evening.
Yeah.
It was around summertime too, so it was beautiful weather.
they have like chairs outside and stuff.
They have like a guy
Well,
perform
that's the
music there
perfect
too.
time.
The water
Oh,
fountain.
I think for my birthday.
well, I've never been at night, so I don't know.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful. I promise you, if we did better marketing, Rhode Island can be looked at as an actually
well, I mean,
beautiful
we
state.
are. That's why a lot of people go here. Federal Hill and the beaches. Like
that's
that's
it,
the
though.
food.
Yeah,
Well,
that's it.
That's what it is.
Well, that's what else you're gonna have? The Conjuring House. I mean, we've already gone.
We used to
there.
have Rocky Point in West Warwick until that got taken down in the 90s.
Yeah, because people were too afraid. I don't know. Miguel.
No, it went bankrupt. I forget for a while. though.
Did it? Oh, it's
I want to go back.
Costantino's Venda Bar and Restaurante. I think is the other one.
What's the one we went to for your birthday?
there.
I think it's
the-
Costantino's Venda
no,
Bar.
it started with an M.
I think he would probably know more than you.
No, I remember. It starting-
Angelo's.
No.
Well, I don't know. There's all in lowercase. Nick's on Broadway.
Totally legit.
But I think we should go there again for my 21st.
Oh, hell yeah,
I
I'm
think
down.
after if we go to Cape Cod, I think that night we should all go out for dinner again.
Bro, I'm down.
20. Oh goodness. Okay, we got off. We went from David Dobrik to Italian restaurants.
Damn.
And
should
we're
we talk
at-
about, should we talk about the other topic or do we not?
No, we don't have any time.
Okay. Wait, what is it, Miguel?
What?
It's called Massimo.
Massimo.
Massimo! Do you roast baby girl?
No, a girl. Some Polish girl's just
Yo.
walking around Federal Hill. A guy in a suit comes up to her. Are you lost, baby girl?
Yo, that's ironic.
Massimo's.
Listen.
I think it is. I remember. Oh my goodness.
When we were talking about the worst movies last week, we didn't even mention 365
Shoot,
Days. That's
okay.
the
If
bottom
we-
of the
So
barrel.
if we do a bracket, we're putting that in there. I'm not rewatching it.
I'm not rewatching that.
I'm not rewatching it.
I'm not
either.
rewatching it. I'd rather skin myself alive than watch it again, dog.
Okay.
An acid bath would be better than watching that.
we want to fun a little tangent about David Dobrik and then the Italian restaurants.
But-
If you're from Rhode Island or visiting, go to Federal Hill, please.
Definitely.
Please.
Don't
Don't
stay
go
away
to
from
Olive.
Caserta's.
Stay away from Olive Garden.
Oh my God, Caserta's is disgusting. Don't go to Caserta's.
Yeah.
Everyone praises it like it's the best.
It's
pizza.
not
It's
not
not.
disgusting,
Bro,
but it's
I'm
not
Big
sorry.
good.
cheese and Cranston is better.
Yes, I will agree.
See-
and I'm gonna say you probably won't agree. Domino's is
No, I
better.
agree. Domino's is better.
Than
Caserta's is shit. Because okay, I had a bad experience with it. The pizza was cold.
Go quickly.
Cheese, pepperoni just was. It felt like I tasted it from like the dollar
they're
store.
like it's real Italian.
That's the
like,
style of that pizza, though.
No.
That-
Years ago when it was run.
See,
by probably
when
like
I was a
family.
kid, when I was like after baseball games, 10 or 11 years old, I would go there. I thought it was good. I mean, granted, I thought Twins Pizza was also the greatest pizza alive too, but
Twins Pizza's.
no, Twins Pizza is good.
the only thing about
though.
Twins Pizza is it's greasy. That's
is
the only
true.
thing.
That is true.
But I
But
thought
it's still better than
Caserta's, unless
Caserta's.
the main chef died, something happened in Caserta's because I got it I think during quarantine like a year ago. I thought it was okay. It's not the greatest pizza in the world. It's not the worst. I've had worst. I think
Actually, I have had worse. There's a restaurant in Cranston called Nino's. The pizza there, it tastes like cardboard.
I don't think I've had worse.
7-Eleven, the school lunch pizza. That you want to talk about bad pizzas?
There's one on Atwood Ave in
I think
Cranston.
there's what's it called?
Oh,
Ronzio's.
Pizza Hut.
Oh, Ronzio's, yeah.
I think
What about
Pizza
that?
Hut is disgusting.
I don't.
There's a few of them around.
Ronzio's is good.
I
Is
like
it?
Ronzio's.
I don't
Back in the
remember.
day. Little Caesars, I thought. Was
Ronzio's is kind of like those. It's not like
Is it
an
the
actual like
square
restaurant.
Pizzas?
No,
they give you like the actual
Okay, so then
triangle
it's not
stuff.
Ronzio's,
No,
and I'm thinking of something
no.
else.
But Rhode Island is known for their square.
We have some really good
pizzas.
pizza. Just
And for the
just stay away from.
forget
Caserta's.
Nino's and Caserta's. We got some of the best pizza.
last thing before we go on the movie bracket, people who say, "Oh, the square rectangle pizzas with just red sauce on them," what is that, Rhode Island? It's pretty good pizza.
It is
No,
good pizza.
No, I'm sorry.
See,
I'm one of
notice
those
how the
people.
two white Italians from
I'm not from here.
exactly.
What,
Well,
what
actually-
is that atrocity that you call?
It's good
It's
pizza.
actually
It's
good.
bakery
Listen.
pizza. Bakery pizza.
But Miguel, hold on. So when it comes to that, it's a hit or miss. When they make those pizzas, you have to make sure the dough, the bread itself, is naturally good, and the sauce you use is actually good.
LaSalle has them so good.
LaSalle
LaSalle
actually has
Bakery,
delicious
oh my
pizza.
goodness.
But funny enough, actual true Italian pizza, it'll actually have like actual tomato sauce on the bread, and then they put like they don't actually
I'm
put like
sorry,
they
bro.
put cheese over it, but then they also put like leaves and stuff on it.
But
That's
you've
like
had them
true.
from LaSalle
true
Bakery.
Italian
And I
pizza.
just they're okay.
Tell me you
then-
think that those are better than Caserta's, though. Please
no,
tell
they
me.
are.
Thank God.
I will say
was
that,
about to
but
smack
like,
you.
like, what were you doing there?
Bro, eating a homeless person's cardboard house would taste better than Caserta's.
Door handle,
But before
cardboard
we
door
move
handle.
on as well about social like media and influencers, just stay unimpressed, bro.
Exactly.
That's
Yes.
my advice.
That's like probably the perfect word to use. Unimpressed. Just you can enjoy it, but don't
Stay
get too
unimpressed, yeah.
attached. Like,
Unless the channel.
don't be a dream stan.
Unless the channel's gonna get deleted in a year, then you can go all emotional.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Imagine they got somehow one of them got canceled during
You'd
that.
have to burn your Unis Honest merch.
Bro, my U2 is coming in.
Bro,
my little
Those shit
statue.
still haven't come in yet.
No, bro, March.
Oh my god.
I don't. Anyways,
Anyways.
David Dobrik pizza. Movie bracket. We're having one matchup today, and then next week we're gonna be doing the two final matchups. Hopefully, and then
I
we're gonna be
can
done.
watch the other
we're
two
we're gonna be
movies
done with
tomorrow.
round one. Fucking finally, it's been what 23 weeks.
Literally feels like the majority of this podcast.
So these people have recently watched these movies. Saving Private Ryan versus Anchorman, the first one. We'll start off with Saving Private Ryan.
Can I start off because I don't have much to say?
Okay, yep.
So I first saw Saving Private Ryan on my junior year in high school, which was 4 years ago. 4 years ago.
4 or 5 years ago, yeah.
So I'm gonna say I'm not a person who likes gore or stuff like that. So I didn't really enjoy it as much. I will say it is obviously like super like critically acclaimed, and I guess I respect it in that sense. But
Did you like the story of what you remember? Like,
yeah.
Okay.
But that's all I have to say.
All right.
And
that's understandable. I'm not gonna force you to watch a movie that you can't stand. Like horror movies. Like one day I will make you watch a horror
Were the
movie.
colors good though?
Do you like Steven Spielberg's way of directing? Because you've seen Schindler's List. You've seen obviously a lot of Steven Spielberg movies, except for Jurassic Park and E.T., which I'm gonna have a word about that.
You haven't seen those movies?
Have you seen the first Raiders of the Lost Ark, the first Indiana Jones?
I haven't.
I
haven't
actually
seen any.
have.
Okay.
I haven't seen any Indiana Jones, so you can come at me
Really?
for that. I've seen E.T. and Jurassic Park though. I've seen Jaws.
Wow.
I've never seen Indiana Jones.
Oh,
I've seen
definitely watch
Indiana
them one
Jones.
day.
I don't have anything wrong with it. I just never saw it.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna force you, but one day I will force you to watch a horror movie. Me and Nicky will strap you down, and you will have your eyelids open. Nope, we're gonna duct tape your eyelids open.
You think we're joking?
You underestimate my ability to sleep with my eyes open.
Okay, I trick you to go into
Actually,
Scary
that's a
Acres.
gift. That's actually a gift.
No, I can't do it.
I trick you to go in Scary Acres 2 years ago. You don't think I won't do it again?
Yeah, literally.
Bro, you tricked me, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's
Quickly tell a story.
so at
2018.
At this point, I never had Texas Roadhouse, right? So this man was like, yes, because you.
Yeah, no, that's what happened. That's what happened.
That's right.
So this man was like, Gian was like, yeah, let's go to Texas Roadhouse tonight. So we're driving, whatever, and then Gian goes, oh, we're lost. So I'm like, so I pull up a Texas Roadhouse. I'm like, you fucking idiot. We're like fucking 5 miles away from fucking Texas
starts having
Roadhouse.
a panic. He thinks he needs to get. He tries to get out.
So he goes, at this point, he's like, oh yeah, we're not going to Texas Roadhouse. We're going to fucking, what was it?
Scary Acres.
Scary. As he pulls into the cornfield.
And we meet up with Alex and Dom, and they were in on it.
Me.
They were in on it.
We didn't even go to Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, we went to Chili's.
that night.
But it was good though. It wasn't
I
like
still
that
ended up
bad.
paying for my fucking food too.
It wasn't that good. It wasn't that bad. Scary Acres. You weren't terrified.
I wasn't terrified because I was mad.
He was just so
He was sitting
pissed
on the
off.
hayride, bro. He was sitting on the hayride like this.
He was just so.
A guy would come up to, hey, how you doing?
Jump scare him? No.
I was not scared whatsoever,
Bro, you had your arms folded the whole time.
I
Even when we
was
were in the maze, you were just like,
Honestly,
I did not get bread rolls that night.
I honestly thought our friendship. I thought
did
our
not
friendship
get
was
bread
going to
rolls that
end
night.
that right then and there.
You
but
should have paid for me because I wasted $20 on that stupid fucking thing.
It was a
I
good
had
time
fun,
though.
though.
It was
That
a good. That was. We're gonna do it again.
and I have a photo on my desk that's been framed of us at
I framed. I
at
gave
Scary Acres. Yeah, you got it for me for present.
Yep.
Everyone
all
is
of you.
smiling except you.
Well, he's kind
No,
of.
no,
he had
he
to
is
get the
not
John. He had to
smiling.
get that John line in. You had like this.
I mean,
Yeah,
you don't
yeah.
smile in pictures anyway, but you were just like, I could see the anger in your
give
eyes.
everyone-
My mom was like, "Why aren't you smiling in that photo?"
Oh, do I have a story for you?
Mom, sit back, relax. We're gonna be hating Gian for a while.
Yeah.
But no, I gave everyone in that photo for Christmas. So.
Yes.
But anyways, going back to the movie and then one day scaring Miguel. Saving Private Ryan. It's one of my favorite war movies. That 1917 and then Dunkirk. Probably in that order, maybe. Actually, I don't know. It's tough between 1917 and Saving Private Ryan because they're two totally different wars.
I
and
actually
two
enjoy 1917 though.
So that's but
'Cause it's not gory.
Saving Private Ryan, the opening scene after 23 years is still like shocking in how like realistic it looks. Steven Spielberg is one of those directors who is he has, I think throughout all of his movies he has a very similar style to Christopher Nolan. He's on that different like level. He likes to use, no, I shouldn't say his newer movies. He likes to use CGI, but like he likes to use like what's the word? Props, like real life props and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
like the
like the blood and
the
stuff. Like,
backgrounds.
yeah, like so like that's like the story is pretty good. I forget how long it is too. I was like, oh damn, it's 2 hours and 49 minutes long. I was like, oh shit, I thought it was like a 2.5 hour movie, but the acting is great. Tom Hanks, Woody, is pretty good in there. Matt Damon is in there.
That's how Forrest Gump. That's how he was.
Wrong war, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel and Matt Damon are in there. I totally forgot about that. I think Vin Diesel actually that was his like first like major role, but it's very very excuse me, very very good. I like every time I watch it, I'm so like invigorated, especially the beginning. The middle, I'm like, they could have done a little bit better work, but the beginning and the middle are my the beginning and the end are my favorite because like those big action scenes, especially when the dude and like we saw this yesterday when I showed it to you, like the dude has to blow up the tank, he tries to cool the bomb, but
he doesn't throw it in time.
In war. And that's the thing about war, like it looks like this is what would happen. Like these different characters going through like these different like PTSD, these different shock moments, like it's real. Like I remember in the movie theater, I don't remember, I wasn't fucking born, but like I remember people saying like World War II veterans when they first saw the movie, they walked out of the first scene because they said it was great, so realistic.
I remember Centracchio saying something about that,
Yeah.
where he knew a veteran that went to go see that movie.
And just walked out.
No, he didn't walk out. Well, maybe, I don't remember. But
Some of them did, but yeah.
It was his neighbor, and he came back to Centracchio. His wife did, and she said that her husband was like super accurate. Every single scene was like
It's real. It's
And was he like disturbed by it? I imagine it feels realistic. I can imagine he probably was.
That's why people walked up. But like that's like why I love the movie. It's very realistic. It's very like, oh, this is most likely 99.9% of what happened in World War II. And then like the scene I was talking about, like the dude had to blow up the tank and he just explodes. And I'm like, oh wow. Just imagine like in like so many scenes like Tom Hanks like gets like blood on him, and I'm like that most likely happened like a lot. And then like the dude in the beginning, I'm laughing, but like he's trying to search for his arm and then he picks it up and I'm like, but I'm like, that's probably what happened. Like someone's like, oh shit, where's my arm? Like in complete shock, doesn't know what's happening. Like, oh, there's my arm. Yeah. That's why I love the movie. It's very realistic. It's very like, this is what happened, and I think the story is pretty good. So I loved it. What did you think about it, Nicky?
So this is one of those movies where even though it was almost 3 hours long, it did not feel like it. It felt like it went at a very good pace. It wasn't one of those movies where I felt like it was going to end like 3 different times and it dragged. Not one bit. I was kind of glued to the TV the entire time. So that was one major aspect that I really liked about it. We actually just finished it today. We watched most of it, me and Gian, yesterday. Yeah. And since I had to go to work, we finished the last battle scene today. And boy, very few movies have that good of a shootout that make you feel like you're actually in the moment. The beginning scene for this movie and then the ending scene as well.
Yeah, like
is some of the best shootout scenes I've ever watched, and you can feel the pure panic and chaos that's ensuing in these scenes. I will say in the final scene, the one part that really pissed me off was when Upham was going up those stairs and his buddy was dying by that one German soldier they saved earlier that they blindfolded and let him walk away. I was like, Upham, just get in there and just shoot him. But I was relieved that once he captured him, he shot and killed him.
Even though he's one dude and there are like 6 of them. But then again, the Americans were bombing them.
I didn't get was when Upham, he goes up to this group of German soldiers after the planes start bombing the area. There's literally 6 German soldiers, all have rifles. They point them at Upham. He points his gun at them and they all just surrender. They all put their guns down and put their hands up. I did not get that part. Any sane person would have just shot him because it's like a 6 or 8 to 1. So that was another part I didn't get. I guess that's my only criticism of the movie, because besides that, very well made movie.
It could have also been that because the Americans were bombing them, so they were like, shit, maybe we should surrender. Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
I wasn't there, so.
But like you said, the story was very, very good. It's one of those movies where it's like, you wonder, like, why are they going through all of this just to save one singular private? And even the soldiers in the movies, like, what the fuck are we doing this for? What's the point? I thought our goal was to win the war. And you have to look at it from this perspective. Like Tom Hanks said, whose name is Captain Miller in the movie, he goes, listen, if saving Private Ryan is going to get me home to my wife, then that's my goal. That's my objective. So they look at it as, they're not thinking about winning the war, stopping the Germans. They're just thinking about getting what their current objective is done so they can go home. That's their main objective, is just to go home, because no one wants to be in war. There's no such thing as a winner in war. There's just blood, guts, death, terror, all this shit. Granted, we have gotten to where we are because we won wars, but it's just, if we can avoid wars at all costs, it's always the best thing to do. But I want,
very good war movie.
Very good war movie. I would say if I had to compare this to 1917, which one I enjoy more, that's very tough.
2 different movies, 2 different wars.
It's 2 very different movies, because 1917 focused more of the psychological effect and the loneliness feel you get to war, rather than like the gore, the blood, the fighting in Saving Private Ryan. So I guess in a way they aren't comparable because they're focused on 2 different things. But if I had to choose which one I enjoy more overall, probably 1917, because I really like the aspect of because it was different than a lot of war movies. It was one shot and it focused more on the psychological effect of it. But Saving Private Ryan, very phenomenal movie. I'm glad it won Grammys, Oscars, whatever it won. I'm glad for it. So. And
then Miguel's favorite movie now, Anchorman. So you can talk about it because you
starting off twice.
Because you talked about, or you were texting me. I was like, "Are you watching it?" And he goes, "He was dying laughing throughout the entire time." I don't remember it as much, but like the parts that I remember. You can start off because you thought it was fucking hilarious.
So at first, it started off like kind of like I don't know what's the word, like
dull.
Yeah, kind of.
You compared it to one of the this. He texted me this. This be something we would make.
It would. It would be.
You're not wrong.
Because like it's just like a news anchor. Like, oh, I want my job back.
I feel like I'd be.
Gion's in like the phone booth crying that someone threw Roxy off the bridge.
I'm like ah.
But Jack Black out of nowhere too. That shit killed me, bro. Seth Rogen as the cameraman too.
Yep.
Yo, I think the fucking the random battle scene out of nowhere. I think I laughed so hard. You know the guy that lost his arm, right?
Yep.
And when the bear fucking comes up and takes his other arm, bro, that shit killed me.
And that's when he texted me, "This is something we would make."
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I forget if it was the first movie or the second movie,
They
but the
get
one where
confused.
they're like, yeah, because both movies have battle scenes.
Yeah.
In the first movie, when Steve Carell, I believe it's the first movie, Steve Carell, when they're going back and forth, arguing, at one point Steve Carell's on the other side, and then Ron Burgundy goes, "Hey, you're with us, get back over."
Yeah. That's the first movie. That's the first movie.
That shit had me roaring, bro. Steve Carell is so fucking funny. in that
Where'd you
movie.
get a grenade from? I don't know.
Isn't this? I haven't seen this movie in a little bit. I saw a few scenes a couple days ago just so I can get my memory. But like, this is the movie. Like, there's a scene where like his penis is out. Like, it's like the big boner or something like that.
No, I don't.
Is that the second one? Is that the second one then?
It
That might be
been
the second
one.
one.
Came out in 2013, about 9 years after.
But continue.
But that shit was mad funny though.
Well,
yeah,
do you remember your favorite scene from the movie?
Probably the fucking bear.
The
attack.
bear. Bro, right after he said that, he could not text word, and he just goes, "This is something we would make." But Will Ferrell is like, I think is really freaking funny. What's the girl's name? Not Aguilera. I was about to say Aguilera. Oh, wait.
Angelina Jolie.
Angelina Jolie. Oh, frick. Who's the woman? Who's that he co-stars with in the
blonde girl?
I texted Gian saying she finna pull a Harambe.
Oh my god.
And then she gets kicked in, and then I fucking called it.
Christina Applegate is the
Yeah, let's give a quick shout out to Christina Applegate.
Oh,
bro. Like the two of them
no
are fucking hilarious.
Hold on,
Like
I know my favorite scene.
Oh, God.
You know the boss and his son.
Yep.
Yeah.
And his line, just leave the wait, what was it? Put the gun down and leave the marching band go.
Oh my god.
He's like, oh, we can make it seem like a joke.
Something
that's
we would make. Something we would
make.
And I love the first review. Ready? 10 out of 10. This absurd comedy. Like that's something we would make.
God.
I think it's just the acting is great.
We would make.
This makes the sequel. The sequel was okay. I think the
Sequel's
first
funny,
one.
I
The
thought.
first one blew this out of waters because like just like the way that like they what's the word? Portray like newscasters in a silly freaking way. The way they do their marketing, the way they produce it. I'm like, this could have happened, but at the same time, you're like, they're
What
putting
is it
a spin on this
that
because
Ron
it's in
Burgundy
the 1970s.
says he's with
so.
Christina Applegate. They're doing a newscast, and he goes, "Go fuck yourself, San
Francisco."
Francisco." Yo, but that shit had me.
Yo, he goes, and go fuck yourself, San
And she
Francisco.
looked at me like, oh.
That gives me a Nicky a PA system in
No,
school vibes.
no. It's like, fuck it, we'll do it live.
No, the point of San Francisco News is to tell you the weather and get the fuck out.
Oh my god, that movie. I need to see it again. Will Ferrell, I think in any movie, most movies he's in, I think he's pretty freaking funny.
He's one of my favorite like comedian actors.
And
hands
like
down.
the way Steve Carell could have done like, why did they have to make him a dummy? But like at the same time, I'm like, oh no, the sequel is the one where he like falls in love, isn't that right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, the sequel is
I keep getting reminded about the fucking. I'm sorry. It's just a super ass funny movie. But like, you know how like during the credit scenes they're like, oh, he does this and whatever.
Yeah.
Fucking for Steve Carell, he went on to be a Bush advisor.
Oh my god.
That's perfect.
Oh.
I like the duo that they have where like Ron Burgundy, since it's a comedy movie, he himself is pretty stupid, but next to Steve Carell, he's like the smarter one, I guess,
Yes.
in a way.
Oh my god.
What's Steve Carell's character's name?
Brick.
Brick Tamland. Paul Rudd. I forgot Paul Rudd's in this.
Yeah,
Oh my
he's-
god.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh my god. Like
This is a
all the
magnum opus.
comedians.
Who directed this, by the way?
Adam McKay. He went on to direct Ant-Man.
Oh, okay.
And,
Okay.
wait, right? Or did he do a? No, I'm sorry. He wrote. He helped write Ant-Man. But he did help write The Big Short, Vice, which are movies that are not like big comedies, but like he also produced The Other Guys, or he directed The Other Guys with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. That was pretty funny. But I thought this movie was fucking hilarious. I need to watch it again just because like I'm like.
Me too. I watched it about 6 years ago at my friend's house because I had already seen the second movie. I was like, fuck, I gotta watch the second one now. I mean, I gotta watch the first one now. And
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
first one was definitely funnier than the second one,
Definitely,
but
definitely. Usually
I like
the
the
first one.
second one.
I mean, I thought the boss fight at the end was just
Oh
ridiculous.
no, Miguel, what did you just remember?
Oh god.
The jazz flute.
Oh my God! Yes.
Wait, where was that?
Isn't
You
it at the
remember
pool?
the
Wait,
jazz
at the
flute?
pool? Isn't that at the pool or is that a different scene?
No, that where he goes to the club with the girl, and then the owner's like, "You want to play some jazz flute?" And he just
Yes!
pulls it out of nowhere.
Yeah, he pulls it out of nowhere.
Right. Okay. Dude, why we're remembering like scene after scene?
Because I'm reading it, bro.
I haven't seen the movie in a while, so remembering them is tough. But then at the same
the
time,
mic.
when he reminds me of them, I'm like, oh my
I like,
fucking
nah, I
God.
remember that.
And then fucking, this is unrelated, but the fucking villain from WandaVision is in this too.
Wait, who?
I've never seen one.
Agatha.
Oh yeah, she is. You sent me the post like oh fuck, what was it like? She's behind it all. Some what?
Machete. Okay, no, we're done.
Alright.
We're done. We're done. We're done.
Miguel's gonna pee his pants. He's been watching it.
Yeah.
Are we done?
Well,
Talking?
I mean, I didn't really say much of it, but I haven't seen it in a few years. But I will say that for some reason, after watching the first and second movie, it really made me get into wanting to wear suits like that. You know, we had like the tux and like the shirt.
I see it now. I
And
see it now.
I want to grow that mustache out.
Oh
and then I remember for
my
the second movie. I remember for the second movie. No, I'm kidding. I'm not actually gonna grow.
You can't. You
I
can't. You
can't
can't even.
I can't even grow. I got like 10 pubic hairs on my.
Just get it
on my
from
lip.
the Dollar Tree. Just
I remember. Do you remember when the second movie was coming out? Ron Burgundy was doing like commercials for the Dodge Durango.
I don't think he saw the second one. I
remember on
saw-
2013 he was like promoting that, and then Will Ferrell dresses up as Ron Burgundy. He goes on like a late night talk show host, and he goes, "Oh, how are the cars?"
Yes, yes.
And he goes,
I-
"Oh,
yeah,
they're fucking
yeah,
terrible."
yeah,
He goes,
yeah.
"I drove a Dodge Durango like 50 feet. The thing's split in half."
I think it was Conan.
I think it was
Conan. He's done a few things with Conan when he was in character, but it's like Borat with Sarah Cohen. Like he is in character when he's helping. I can't speak or think of the
Yeah.
words, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and the memes from Anchorman, you know, boy, that escalated quickly.
Oh
He's
my
like,
God.
like after the fight, he has
Well.
like a beer, and he's just like, "Well, that escalated quickly." Yeah, I would probably say the fight scene, either the fight scene or, fuck, no, I think the fight scene's probably my favorite.
Just
scene.
like every
because like I don't remember it specifically, but I just remember it being like so over the top and ridiculous when they fought.
Someone had a trident.
Yeah, someone had tried it. It came out of like nowhere though, right?
No, it was Brick that actually. He was like, "Yeah, I killed someone with a trident right after."
Oh, yeah, I
That's
remember
right.
that.
He goes, "Yeah, that really got out of hand. Rick killed somebody. Yeah, I killed him with
Wow.
the trident."
That escalated quickly. But this I remember the sequel like fight scene. It was funny, and then it just kind of got ridiculous. Like, okay, now it's not as funny as the first, but are we all done? Because
I
we
think we're
kind of were like all over the place
I
because he
think
was
we're
just
ready
kept.
to do our constitutional right and vote.
Okay. I am voting for the safety of this country. We must save Private Ryan.
Is that what you're going with?
No, I just said it because yes, I said
Okay.
it. Yes.
I'm also gonna go with Saving Private
That's
Ryan.
fair.
You're gonna go with Anchorman?
Yeah.
Honestly,
I can tell.
it's just a funny movie.
It's a really good movie, but like I really love Saving Private Ryan. That's
It's
really,
a definitely
really
better,
well-made movie.
more like story based shot.
Well, I mean,
acted.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a movie about war compared to San Francisco
1970s
news anchorman
music.
It's
from the
about
70s.
war. They had a war.
Yeah.
That's based on a true
The
story.
battle of big bullshit, you know, in the parking lot.
Battle of the Anchorman at San Francisco.
Yeah.
All right, so Saving Private Ryan will go up against the two movies that. Have you seen The Matrix yet? Or
No.
all right,
I saw parts of it like a
so
long time ago.
between Matrix and Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which you'll see, and
I
then
haven't seen that either.
next week, we'll be definitely done. We will have to be done with the first round.
Yes.
If not, I'm gonna rob a bank.
Okay, I can help.
All right, cool.
You know what movie I do want to see? That's a war movie. Apocalypse Now. I watched a lot
Yes.
of that when I was over my
Yeah,
friend's
you
house.
told me that.
And oh my, I just remember the one scene where Martin Sheen's like freaking out in like this room. Like when he punched the glass in the movie, he actually broke his hand in real life. So I really want to see Apocalypse Now. I think that probably might be my favorite war movie if I were to see it.
I don't
But-
know, I really like 1917.
1917 is really good though, I will say.
But anyways, that is it. Thank you for listening to us talk about David Dobrik, pasta, and
We wanted
bear
to
fights.
mention the cargo ship that it's still
The meme?
stuck.
Yeah, we forgot about that.
I'll say real quick, the cargo ship has been stuck since Tuesday, and as of us recording, it's still stuck, and it's cost them like $50 billion. And I'll say this, Step Ship, I can't move, Step Ship. What are you doing, Step Ship?
Step Bro hasn't done anything. Why is he just leaving her there?
Bro, and what's it called, the Ever Giving?
Evergreen.
It's called. It has two different names. On it says Evergreen, and they're calling it the something given. So I don't know.
Who knows?
It's ever giving everyone a hard time
and
over
it's
there.
and it's costing us way too much money that we honestly
Us.
are. Oh, I'm sorry. Like it's just costing way too much money just to be stuck
Egypt.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got stuck in the river next to
What do you
Cairo.
think? Wait, what do you think is carrying on that? What do you think?
What was it carrying? I tried to look. It didn't say. It was a bunch of containers. The thing weighed like 45,000
Really?
tons.
Maybe it's getting stuck for a reason.
It's a government overthrow.
It's
Oh
the
my
aliens.
God.
It's the aliens.
All right. Thank you
It was
for.
heading over to Area 51. Okay, I'm sorry.
Stop. Any last words? Oh, like and comment. But
Link will be in the link description.
Why-
Take two.
nobody
Take
can speak
two.
today.
Take two.
in action.
thank you for watching.
And we all of our socials are in there. Spotify, Apple Music,
We'll be
share.
streaming soon. The Among Us map soon.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah,
Wait, when does
I-
it come out?
March 31st.
Oh, that's
I don't want to
next.
stream Among Us, but I did get a Logitech webcam, so I will be streaming soon on my channel. Check my
OnlyFans.
check us out. I will be in the description.
Oh, webcams are gonna be looking fun. No, $10 a month. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
But Miguel, any parting words? Sheesh. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm leaving. You're gonna stop it or?